Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tatiana and today is day number 25 of our Manifesting Through Faith series. If you have been following up, thank you very much for being part of this journey with me. And you know that we are about to read some of the verses from the Proverbs of the day. And you also might occasionally hear my dog in the background playing with his toys. So without further ado, let's get started. God is honored for what he keeps secret. Kings are honored for what they can discover. No one can measure the height of the skies or the depth of the earth. So also no one can understand the mind of a king. The right words spoken at the right time is as beautiful as gold apples in a silver bowl. A wise warning to someone who will listen is as valuable as gold earrings or fine gold jewelry. People who brag about gifts they never give are like clouds and wind that give no rain. With patience, you can convince a ruler, and a gentle word can get through to the hard-headed. If you find honey, don't eat too much, or it will make you throw up. Don't go to your neighbor's house too often. Too much of you will make him hate you. Trusting unfaithful people when you are in trouble is like eating with a broken tooth or walking with a crippled foot. Singing songs to someone who is sad is like taking away his coat on a cold day or pouring vinegar on soda. If your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him a drink. Doing this will be like pouring burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. Good news from a faraway place is like a cool drink when you are tired. A good person who gives in to evil is like muddy spring on dirty well. It is not good to eat too much honey, nor does it bring you honor to brag about yourself. Those who do not control themselves are like a city whose walls are broken down. We're seeing an emphasis on doing too much of something or consuming too much of something, and how that leads to a path where we don't have balance. And part of why it's so important to find a balance between our mind, our emotions, our physical body is because if we are lacking in one area, there's going to be noise and chaos. So that way our attention goes where it is needed. And part of the beauty of self-reflection and prayer is that at any moment we can connect to God and bring in our needs, and knowing that as long as we are open, of course we're going to get an answer. And let's remember that we are always manifesting, whether we do it consciously or we do it unconsciously. We cannot just stop the manifestation button, just as we cannot stop breathing. So it's important to be intentional and be able to have an awareness and emotional intelligence overall when it comes to not only our needs, but also what we are connecting to from an energetic place, from that frequency that we are exuding and we are attuning to. You have probably heard of the saying that we don't manifest what we want, we manifest what we are. So if we are vibrating joy, we're going to continue to attune to joy, and we're going to continue to find more joy. If we are connecting to insecurities, we're gonna find more evidence of more insecurities, which is why it's so important to have discernment and self-reflection time, because we don't realize that we can be our own worst enemies, and that only delays us from walking the path that we are meant to embrace. And when we are walking in alignment with our authenticity, when we have a healthy balance going on internally that is also reflected externally, it's sort of like a symphony that you can just feel how balanced it is, Each instrument is not wondering what it is supposed to sound like or what it is supposed to be like. It just is that instrument, and it's empowered to continue playing in such a way that when everything is going under the same direction, it just creates magic. Even when we were babies, we had to learn how to walk, and through learning what balance meant, we had to take a few falls. It's such a normal part of our lives to learn to balance. We cannot just ride a bike without knowing how to balance our bodies and connect to the instrument that we are utilizing. So similarly, balance in our lives is essential to keep momentum going towards that direction that we want. So therefore, we can continue to tune to that frequency and manifest more as a byproduct of what we are vibrating already. And I would encourage you to set some time apart today to be able to write down what your priorities are, what you need to work on, what you need to balance, and bring them to God in prayer. Bring them to God in a sacred way where you are opening yourself to being receptive. So that way you are able to receive the information that you need, the knowledge that you need to acquire. It presents itself in the form of a book, in the form of an advice, in any way, shape, or form that God sees as suitable. But you are opening the door of possibility. Your future self is going to thank you for those mini sacrifices that you have to do right now in order to become a lot more authentic and balanced in your life. Thank you very much for spending this time with me today. I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for our next chapter. Until then, take care.